Hello, welcome back to our live class. Okay, so just you again. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Oh, there's another one coming. Okay, just in time. Okay, today we'll be entering chapter 7, okay, which is called Work, Energy, and Power. Okay, so I hope you have the notes ready. If you don't, I'll put it into the group later. Okay, if you don't have the notes, it's okay because this chapter is, I would say 90% calculation. Okay, there's not much to memorize for this chapter. Okay, nothing much to memorize this chapter. Okay, it's all calculation. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Okay, just a moment. Let me get some setting right. Okay, come, let's start on chapter 7. Okay, hope you're ready. And one more thing, today's lesson, I will include BM because some students, they request me to do it in BM. So I will do it in dual languages. Okay, so it will be slightly slower. Okay, but luckily for us, this is mainly calculation. Okay, so let's get into 7.1. Today, we are going to learn about 7.1, which is work, energy, and power. Again, if you don't have the notes, I will upload to the group later. Hope you already have your hard copy. If you don't, you can just use the soft copy. Okay, if you don't have your notes right now, you can use a piece of paper and write it down. Okay, because basically this chapter, like I said just now, it's mainly calculation. Okay, it's mainly calculation. All right, so let's begin. 7.1, work, energy, and power. So what is work? Okay, I write in BM first, which is kerja, okay, tenaga, and kuasa. Okay, this is what we are going to learn today. Okay, so work, energy, and power, basically calculation. Okay, let's look at work first. Okay, or sometimes they call it work done. Okay, some book they say work done. Work or work done is the same thing. Okay, in BM it's still called kerja. Okay, kerja dilakukan. Okay, so what is work done or work? Okay, the definition is very simple. Okay, work done is defined as the product of force and displacement. Okay, force and displacement. So the formula is here. Okay, the formula is here. It's force times displacement. Okay, so if you want to do it in BM, okay, it's hasil darab. Okay, darab is times lah. Daya. Okay, sorry, there's a mistake here. Daya dan sasaran. Okay, so you might say, hey sir, what is displacement? What is displacement? Displacement is the same as distance. Okay, displacement is the same as distance. Okay, same thing. I walk here to school 5 kilometer, that's my distance. Displacement is also the same. Okay, next year in physics you will learn what's the difference. Okay, if you must know, okay, let's say this is point A, this is point B. Okay, let's say this is how I walk. Okay, so this is my distance. Okay, but for displacement is the straight line. Okay, this is what we call displacement. Okay, but this is form 4 stuff. You don't need to know. Okay, you don't need to know this. Okay, so this is not necessary. Okay, all you have to know now, displacement is distance. Okay, 5 kilometer, you walk to school 5 kilometer, your displacement is 5 kilometer. Okay, so product of force and displacement. So which means you times force and displacement. Okay, how much force you are using and how far you are using it, you times them together, you get work done. Okay, or work. Okay, and then there's one more point here, in the direction of the force. Okay, this is quite important. Your force and your displacement must be same direction. Okay, if I'm pushing front but I'm moving backward, although it doesn't make much sense, okay, that is not the work done. I want same direction. I'm pushing forward, and then my object is moving forward, same direction. That's the meaning of work done. Okay, so they already say here, displacement is the distance traveled, okay, in a specific direction, okay, horizontal or vertical. Okay, doesn't matter, they are the same thing. Okay, in your case, they are the same thing. Okay, you don't need to know what is, displacement distance. Okay, you don't need to know. Okay, so hasil darab daya dan sasaran. Okay, sasaran is the same as jarak. Okay, so if BM distance is jarak lah. Okay, so like I said, your sasaran from your house to your school is 5 kilometer. The jarak is also 5 kilometer. Okay, what's the difference? You don't need to know. That is tingkatan 4 stuff. You don't need to know. Okay, so that is the formula. Okay, and then for unit, what do we use? We use joule. Okay, we use joule. If you want bigger, you use kilojoule. Some more bigger, you use megajoule. Okay, so you can see this thing where you can see this thing on your food. Okay, sir, food? Yes, you go and read your food labeling. You can actually see joule. Okay, there are actually two. You have joule and calorie. Okay, I'm sure everybody knows calorie lah. Okay, calorie is how you calculate your makanan, your food. Okay, and okay, so you might say, why is joule the same as the food one? Okay, you see. Okay, let's talk a bit about energy. Okay, so can you see here is work, kerja, and energy, tenaga. Actually, they are the same thing. Okay, they are the same thing. Okay, where do you get your energy from? You get your energy from food. Okay, so when you walk, okay, when you walk, you use tenaga, you use energy. And then where do you get the energy from? Where do you get the tenaga from? You get it from food. You get it from makanan. Okay, that's why food has joule. Food has work inside. It gives you the energy to do work. So you get what I'm trying to say? Energy cannot be destroyed, energy cannot be created. Okay, tenaga tidak boleh dimusnahkan, tenaga tidak boleh dicipta. Okay, you can only, let's say now you use 50 calorie to walk. Okay, let's not use calorie, let's use joule. Let's say now you use 50 joule to walk. Okay, you use 50 joule to walk. You get that 50 joule from food. You cannot create that 50 joule. Okay, it's like your car. Okay, let's say your car needs 50 joule to go 1 kilometer. You need to give petrol to your car. Your car cannot run without anything. Okay, any energy came from solar, came from an electric, from petrol, same thing, whatever. They need energy. Okay, so that's the meaning. Okay, we'll talk about energy later. Okay, so the unit we use, joule. Okay, that's the SI unit. Okay, we use joule. So what is the meaning? 1 joule of work is done when? Okay, so we use the formula. 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton times 1 meter. Okay, because 1 times 1 times 1, okay, 1 equals to 1 times 1. Okay, so what is the meaning? 1 joule of work is done, okay, when 1 Newton, I use 1 Newton to move an object 1 meter. Okay, in the direction of the force. Okay, so imagine it this way lah. So I have a box here, satu kotak. This is 1 Newton. I push this kotak for 1 meter. Okay, I use 1 joule. Okay, that's the meaning. Okay, in exam, if habis you forgot the unit, never mind. Okay, can you see here? This is Newton. Okay, the daya force is Newton, and then sasaran or jarak or distance is meter. Okay, so you times together, you can actually use Newton meter. Okay, so yeah, there are 2 units you can use. Okay, Newton meter is the same as joule. Okay, so you can write this in case you forgot. Okay, so it's okay. You can just write Newton meter. You still get the mark. Okay, so Newton meter is also used in moment of force or energy. Okay, this one tak penting lah. Okay, don't go and memorize this. This is not important. Okay, so the key point here is work done equals to force times displacement. Okay, kerja sama dengan hasil darab, daya dan sasaran. Okay, that's all. Very, very, very simple. Okay, so let's look at the example. Okay, so now imagine you are moving a load. Okay, you are moving a load. Okay, so can you imagine this girl moving a load? Let's say this box is 20 Newton. Okay, 20 Newton. Okay, so lifting an object vertically. Okay, vertically means secara tegak. Okay, tegak means I'm moving it like that. Okay, horizontal is this is called melintang. Okay, menegak and melintang. Okay, so menegak like that. Okay, so through a height of 1 meter with a force of 20 Newton against gravitational force. Okay, what is gravitational force? Okay, this is dire gravity. Okay, dire gravity. Okay, so imagine now I move this box for 1 meter. Okay, so it's not mentioned here. Okay, never mind. Okay, now imagine I have a 20 Newton box. I lift this box up for 20 that's 20 Newton box for 1 meter. Okay, I move it up 1 meter. So 20 times 1, I get 20 joule. I use 20 joule to move this box. Okay, that's the energy I use. Okay, so I'm doing work against gravity. Okay, melawan gravity. Because gravity is pulling me down, I am pulling the box up. Okay, that's why I use energy. Okay, I'm doing work against gravity. Okay, so in BM is melakukan kerja. Okay, melawan daya gravity. Okay, I am fighting gravity. That's why I'm using energy. Okay, so when I'm dropping the box, think of it this way. Now I letak the box, I drop the box. Do I use energy? No, because the gravity will pull it down. Okay, I'm not fighting gravity, I'm letting gravity do the work. Okay, so that is what you must understand here. I'm pulling. If I'm pulling against gravity, I'm doing your work. Okay, but if I'm letting gravity do the work, I'm not doing anything. Okay, that's why when you jump down from a plane, you don't use energy. Okay, because you fall by yourself. Okay, but if you are flying up, okay, let's say not say flying up, let's say now you're climbing stairs, you are doing job, you are carrying your whole body against gravity. Okay, you melawan your seluruh badan. Okay, melawan gravity. That's why climbing stairs is very tired. Okay, because you are fighting gravity all the way. Okay, so that is concept lah, okay, you don't need to really know how to explain, okay, but you just need to understand. Okay, so activity B, pushing a trolley over a distance of 5 meter with a force of 10 Newton. Okay, so now this is my dia, my force. This is my jarak of sasaran. Okay, so 10 times 5, I have 50 Newton meter, or you can say 50 joule. Okay, so I use 50 joule energy to push the trolley. Okay, simple. And then for C, pulling a drawer, okay, your drawer, okay, over a distance of 30 cm, force of 2 Newton. Okay, so what's the force work done here? 2 times, not 30, 0.3, 0.3. Why? Because first change this to meter, okay, because this is our SI unit, okay, SI unit, which is the standard unit we should use. Okay, don't use cm, don't use km, don't use whatever length. Okay, use meter. Okay, so 2 times 0.3, you get 0.6 joule or 0.6 Newton meter. Okay, very simple. Okay, so now I have a question to ask you. Okay, now let's say you have a wall. Okay, this is dinding. Okay, dinding. Okay, wall. Okay, this is you. Okay, this is you. Okay, so now when you push a wall, imagine now I push a wall. Is there any work done? Okay, any work done? The answer is no work done. Why? Let's say now you push the wall with 20 Newton. Is the wall moving? No. Okay, so the sasaran, okay, the sasaran or the displacement, okay, is kosong, 0. So 20 times 0, you get 0. So for this case, okay, no work done. Okay, tiada kerja dilakukan. Okay, no work done, 0 work done. Okay, because there's no displacement. Okay, so that's the thing about kerja or work done that you have to understand. Okay, so now let's look at calculations. Okay, so how many questions do you have here? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, 8 questions here. Okay, so let's move through this. Okay, very simple. Okay, so first question for A. Okay, like I said, this chapter is 90% calculation. As long as you know how to calculate, you will score. So why am I explaining so much just now? That is to help you understand. Itu saja. Okay, you don't need to explain this and that. No, you just need to know how to calculate. Okay, so for A, a student weighing 400 Newton. Okay, so berat 400 Newton. Okay, I'll write the BM lah. Okay, carrying a load of 100 Newton. Okay, load is beban. It means maybe I'm carrying a bag of 100 Newton while climbing a flight of stairs. Okay, memanjat tangga. Okay, of a vertical height of 3 Newton. 3 meters, sorry. Okay, so vertical is menegak lah. Okay, so vertical height is ketinggian. Okay, menegak. Okay, so calculate the work done. So what is my total force? Okay, very simple lah. Work done is equal to force times displacement. Okay, my force is 500, or you can say 400 plus 100. Okay, bracket them together. Times displacement is 3. Okay, so 500 times 3, you get 1500 joule. Okay, you might say, hey, sir, I thought climbing stairs. Okay, imagine now you are carrying a backpack lah, Okay, you're climbing stairs. Okay, this is you. Okay, you're climbing the stairs. Okay, why are we not using this distance? Why are we using this distance? Okay, ketinggian menegak. Why are we using vertical distance? Okay, because gravity is pulling you down straight. You are also fighting gravity up straight. So don't use this. You're not doing this work. Okay, you are doing going up. Okay, because gravity tarik bawah. Okay, and then you melawan atas. You are against gravity going up. So we are only using the vertical distance. Okay, so the higher you climb, the more tired you are. Okay, because you're fighting gravity. Okay, and then for B. Okay, a laborer. Okay, laborer is pekerja lah, Okay, pull a bucket of cement. Okay, setong cement. Okay, cement, Okay, weighing 300 Newton from the ground. Okay, dari tanah. Okay, to the first floor. Okay, ke tingkat pertama of a building using a pulley system. What is a pulley? Okay, pulley is this lah. Okay, you have a wheel and then you have string. Okay, pulley. Okay, like the one you use to raise your flag. Okay, the assembly on Monday. Okay, I'm sure you haven't gone through that for quite a while. Okay, so pulley system. The first floor is 10 meter from the ground. What is the work done by the laborer? Okay, apakah kerja dilakukan oleh pekerja? Okay, very simple. So now you have work done equals to force times displacement. Okay, so force is 300. Okay, and then displacement is 10 meter. Okay, so there's nothing we need to change here. So 3000 joule. Okay, wow, that is a lot of work done. Okay, 3000 joule is very tiring. Okay, you should feel something when you pull something for 3000 joule. Okay, next C. Okay, Amran uses a pulley to pull a box. Okay, menarik kotak weighing 15 kg. Okay, oh sir, 15 kg how Okay, so for kg to Newton. Okay, normally they will give you in the question. Okay, but it's not given here. Normally they'll write it like this. Okay, 1 kg sama dengan 10 Newton. Okay, this is the conversion. Normally they will give this. Okay, but they don't give us an MI. This is what I tell you. Okay, so the vertical displacement is 4 meter. Okay, calculate the amount of work done. Okay, hitungkan kerja dilakukan. So W equals to force times displacement sama dengan, okay, what is my F? Okay, my F is 150 Newton. Okay, because 15 kg is the same as 150 Newton. Okay, because 1 kg, 10 Newton, 15 kg, 150 Newton. Okay, times S is 4 meter. Okay, 4 times 150, you get 600 joule. Okay, so simple lah. This is like kindergarten stuff. Okay, primary school stuff. Okay, it's just more to the understanding. Okay, so pushing a trolley, okay, menolak trolley over a distance of 5 meter. Okay, I push my trolley 5 meter and a force of 10 Newton. Calculate the amount of work done. Okay, hitungkan kerja. Okay, work done equals to force times displacement. Okay, So force is 10, S is 5, so 50 joule. Okay, senang. Senang gila. Okay, let's see E. Okay, Ali lifting a box of mass 10 kg. Is it always they give you here? Can you see? 1 kg equals to 10 Newton. Okay, just now the one I don't know why they forgot to give. Okay, never mind. Okay, 10 kg. Okay, if you scared you confused, you write here 100 Newton. Okay, from the floor to the top of a cupboard. Okay, I tarik ke atas amari. Okay, 2 meter. Okay, 2 meter height. How much work done is work done by Ali? The same thing. Work done is equal to force times displacement. So force is 100. Okay, displacement is 2. So you get 200 joule. Okay, yeah, so simple. Okay, next F. Okay, a wooden block, okay, bongkah kayu. Yeah, you see this a lot in question. Okay, bongkah kayu. Okay, it means a piece of wood lah. Okay, wooden block. Okay, is put on the floor. Vincent pulls the wooden block horizontally. Okay, means secara melintang. Okay, sorry. It's secara melintang. Okay, using 2 Newton for 0.5 meter. Calculate the amount of work done. Okay, so work done equals to force times displacement. Force is 2 Newton, displacement 0.5. So you get 1 joule. Okay, of course, the more joule you use, the more tiring it is. Okay, so can you imagine this worker here? Wow, 3,000 joule. Okay, by the time you have done this thing, your hands, your arm must be like so painful, so sore, you are like dying already. Okay, so that's how you lose weight. Okay, the more joule you know okay, let's say imagine I were to work in construction. Okay, I work in construction. Okay, compared to me sitting in office. Okay, if I eat the same food, I work in construction, I will lose weight very quickly because I'm using a lot of energy. Menggunakan tenaga. Okay, all these fats are energy lah. Okay, all these lemak. Okay, all this lemak is energy. So I'm burning the lemak. Okay, of course, when I sit in office, I do nothing, I don't burn the lemak, so I become fat loh. Okay, so it's about energy in and out. Okay, losing weight. Yeah, that is biology really lah. Okay, so next G, lifting an object vertically. Okay, means secara menegak through a height of 1 meter with a force of 20 Newton against gravity. Okay, means melawan daya gravity. Okay, calculate the work done. So work done equals to force times displacement. Force is 20. Okay, displacement is 1. So you get 20 joule. Okay, so very, very simple. Okay, so very, very, very simple. Okay, so next, let's continue. Okay, for H, pulling a drawer over a distance of 30 cm with a force of 2 Newton. Okay, so 30 cm. Okay, remember, please convert to meter first. So 0.3 meter. Okay, force of 2 Newton. So work done equals to force times displacement. Force is 2 Newton, displacement is 0.3, so you get 0.6 joule. Okay, so simple. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, next, let's look at energy and power. Okay, energy is tenaga. Okay, power is kuasa. Okay, so let's understand the theory just now. Okay, so this tenaga energy is the same as work done. Okay, or kerja. Okay, so definition of energy. Okay, so definition of energy, like I said, is the same as work done. So the ability to do work. Okay, kebolehan melakukan kerja. Okay, kebolehan melakukan kerja. That's why I said energy is the ability to work, same as work done. So same thing here. Tenaga is kebolehan melakukan kerja. Okay, same thing. Okay, so okay, what is power? Okay, why do we care so much? The real thing to measure here is power. So why do we care about power? Okay, let's look at power. What is the definition of power? Power is defined as the rate of doing work. Okay, so I'll write BM here. Kadar melakukan kerja. Okay, so what's the difference? Okay, when you see kadar, when you see rate, okay, rate means to something to do with, okay, I circle this, rate of kadar, which means something to do with time, masa. Okay, the key point here is time. Okay, so why should you care about time? Okay, why is power so important? Okay, let's imagine tenaga, okay, energy and power, okay, kuasa. Okay, let's take the scenario of you buying a car. Okay, let's see, just a moment. Okay, let's imagine now you buying a car. Okay, so when you buy a car, you always talk about power, horsepower, kuasa kuda, horsepower. How much horsepower can this car produce? Oh, this sports car has 600 horsepower. What does it mean? Why don't we say 600 joule? Okay, why always power, not energy? Okay, imagine it this way. Okay, so now a ganjil and a Ferrari. Okay, not ganjil lah. Let's Myvi lah. Okay, who drives a ganjil now? Okay, so a Myvi and a Ferrari. Okay, a Myvi and a Ferrari. Okay, so okay, a Myvi can produce, let's say, 10,000 joule. A Ferrari can also produce 10,000 joule. But why is a Ferrari so expensive? Okay, how many times is it more than a Myvi? 200, 300 times price. Okay, why? The key point here is time. Let's say Myvi, to do 10,000 joule of work, Myvi needs 10 seconds. But for Ferrari, maybe 1 second. Okay, so same energy, but time different. That's why the power is different. Power is about time, masa. Okay, so the formula of power is work done divided by time. Okay, I'll write the PM here. Okay, kerja bahagi masa. Okay, work done divided by time. Okay, so the unit for, okay, let's talk about the unit of power first. Unit for power is watt. Okay, watt. You will see this on your TV, your laptop, your whatever electric, okay, your perkakas electric, your electric appliances at home. You will see this thing. Okay, you will see this thing because how much power does your electric appliances use? Okay, so okay, let's not talk about cars, let's talk about electric appliances. Okay, an aircon is around 7, okay, aircon is around 750 watt. Okay, there's an aircon, okay, aircon. Okay, a light, okay, lampu is about 10 watt. Okay, so what's the meaning here? Means in 1 second, aircon will use 750 joule of energy. Okay, means satu saat. Okay, aircon will use 750 joule, light will use 10 joule. Okay, so imagine for them to do the same work. Okay, let's put it this way lah. Let's say to use 750 joule of energy, aircon will take 1 second. Okay, for light to use 750 joule of energy, it takes 75 seconds because 10 times 75 is 750. Okay, that's why can you see the time here? It's about the time. That's why we don't use energy or work done to measure something because it's not accurate. We have to consider time. That's why Ferrari is more expensive than a Myvi. Okay, can Myvi go to 100 kilometer per hour? Yes. Okay, you know the meter there. Can Myvi go to 100? Yes. Can Ferrari go to 100? Yes. But Ferrari does it much quicker, maybe 4-5 seconds. Myvi takes 13 seconds. Okay, so that's the difference there. Okay, that's why you have much more power. So power is the one we consider. Okay, so SI unit here. Okay, so what is watt? When 1 joule of work is done in 1 second, I use 1 watt. Okay, so 1 watt is 1 joule per second. Means how much energy I'm using per second. So this is the formula. Okay, normally they will give this in exam lah. Okay, they'll give this in exam. Okay, don't forget the unit. Okay, so example. Okay, so example, let's try this example. Okay, A monkey weighing 50 Newton climb a height of 3 Newton up a tree in 20 seconds. Okay, so let's get the kerja first, the work done. Okay, work. Okay, so we always calculate the work done first. Work equals to force times displacement. Okay, so force is 50, displacement is 3, so you get 150 joule. Okay, you get 150 joule. So, but we don't want the work done, we want the kuasa power. So how do we calculate? So power equals to work done. Okay, now I write the formula first. Work done divided by time. Okay, so 150 divided by 20. Okay, so you should get 7.5 watt. Okay, so that's the unit of power. Okay, this is what you learned just now. Okay, the kerja, and then now you have one more, which is kuasa power. You divide by time. Okay, simple. Okay, let's look at activity E. Aizu pull a box up a smooth ramp from A to B with a force of 30 Newton over a distance of 2 meters in the direction of force for 5 seconds. Okay, so let's calculate the work done first. Okay, force times displacement. Okay, force is 30. Okay, displacement is 2, so you get 60 joule. Okay, and then for power, is work done divided by time, so 60 divided by 5. So you should get 12 watt. Okay, so just one more step, you just divide by time. Okay, so for activity F, okay, 150 Newton weight is lifted to a height of 1 meter in 0.5 seconds. Okay, so what is work done? Force times displacement. Force is 150. Displacement is 1. So you get 150 joule. Okay, so for power is work done divided by time, which is 150 divided by 0.5. Okay, you should get 300 watt. Okay, simple. You just divide by time. Okay, bahagi masa sahaja. Okay, so let's do all these. How many questions here? 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, 6, 7 questions here. Okay, so it will be a short lesson today. Okay, by finishing 7, then we should go into exercise already. Okay, so A, calculate the power of the athlete who is 30 kg if he finish the run in 100 meter in 20 seconds. Okay, so let's convert this. This is 300 Newton. Okay, and then let's calculate the work done first. Force times displacement. Okay, daya darab sasaran. Okay, so 300 times 120. Okay, you should get 36000. I think it's the answer. Yeah. Okay, so this is the joule. And then let's divide by time. Okay, I want the power. So this answer divide by 20. So we should get 1008 watt. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, very simple. So it's the same as just now, but now we use time. Okay, we divide by time. That's one more step. Okay, so calculate the power of the car. Okay, kuasa kereta that weighs 20,000 Newton, travels 1 kilometer for 300 seconds. Okay, so this is 1000 meter. Remember, SI unit. Okay, unit SI. Please don't give it in km. Okay, so work done here is force times displacement. Okay, force is 20,000. Displacement is 1000. So you get 200,000,000 joule. Wow, that's a very long answer. Okay, as for the power, so how many zeros here? 7 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 300. Cut. Okay, so what is this? 200,000 divided by 3. Okay, let me get my calculator real quick. 200,000 divided by 3. Wow, that's a very big number. So 66667. Okay, so wow, there's like 60,000 there. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very large number because the car is very fast. Okay, That's why time, you see. 1 kilometer is like 300 seconds is like 5 minutes. Okay, okay, not very fast lah. Okay, but it's still a lot of power because the car is very heavy. Okay, next C, calculate the power of monkey weighing 50 Newton, climbing a height up to 3 meter, up a tree in 20 seconds. Okay, this one very simple here. So work done, force times displacement. Force is 50, displacement is 3, you get 150 joule. And then for power, 150 divided by 20, you should get 7.5 watt. Okay, you see the watt here is very low because the monkey is very light. Okay, and then for D, calculate the power of 150, weight is lifted to height of 1 meter, 0.5 seconds. Okay, if you want, if you're very lazy, you can just combine them like as in like this. Okay, P equals to 150 times 1 divided 0.5. Okay, one step settle. You can do it, you still get marks, no worries. Okay, the answer is 300 joule. Sorry, watt. Okay, just make sure your answer is correct. Make sure unit is correct. Okay, and then for E, calculate the power of crane. Okay, crane is the machine lah. Okay, that lifts the load of 1000 Newton, 10 seconds above 150. Okay, so let's do it in one step. Okay, 1000 times 150 divided by 10. Okay, so 150,000 divided by 10 is 15,000. Okay, and then F, calculate the power of 50 kg boy. So this is 500 Newton. Okay, who climbs a flight of 2 meter height stairs in 5 seconds. Okay, so power equals to 500 times 2 divided by 5. Okay, so you get 200 watt. Okay, and then G, calculate the power of Aizu pulling a box up a smooth ramp with a force of 30, 2 meter in 5 seconds. Okay, again, put everything together. 30 times 2 divided by 5. Okay, you should get 12 watt. Okay, so that's all for today that we are going to learn. Okay, any question from you guys? Okay, if there's no question, okay, then we shall go into the exercise. Okay, let's go into the exercise. Okay, right there. Okay, let's go into the exercise. Okay, very short exercise lah. Like I said just now, this chapter is very simple, so I wouldn't want to waste a lot of time here. Okay, so whether there is work done, okay, sama ada kerja dilakukan. Okay, so climbing the stairs, is there work done? Okay, yes. Okay, there is work done. Okay, sorry, why is it not writing? Okay, so is there work done? Yes, work is done because there is distance. Okay, you're walking. Watching TV, is the TV moving? No, so no work done. Tiada kerja. Pushing a child on a swing, yes, the child is moving, so that's work done. Pushing a box, the box does not move. Tidak bergerak. Zero distance. Kosong sasaran, so no work done. Like I said, the wall just now. Sleeping on a bed, are you moving? No, so work is not done. Okay, very simple. Okay, A, give definition of work. Okay, apakah definisi kerja? Okay, that is product of force and displacement. Okay, so BM like I said just now, hasil darab, daya, dan sasaran. Okay, formula, you already mentioned just now, so W equals to Fs. SI unit for work, you can say joule or Nm. Both are accepted. Okay, D, a worker lifts a load, okay, pekerja for 50 Newton, 1.1 M from the floor. What is the work done? The work done equals to 50 times 1.1. You should get 55 joule. Okay, so next, E, a worker is pushing a sack of rice. Okay, so the nasi beras, okay, one bag of beras is 10 kg, which is 100 Newton. Calculate the work done, okay, for 5 meters. So work done equals to 100 times 5, you should get 500 joule. Okay, see, so easy. Easily you get 2 marks here. Okay, maybe the 1 mark you get for conversion lah. Okay, 10 kg equals to 100 Newton. Okay, please make sure you write that. Okay, so F, a car engine produces an average driving force of 1000. Okay, the car travel 500 meter. Calculate the work done. So work done equals to 1000 times 500. So you should get 500,000 joule. Okay, so number 3, Azmi and Hazim, 2 students of Oxford University, visited Buckingham Palace during a semester break. They saw a guard on duty. Okay, so if you have been to the palace before, you see this guard standing there. They are not moving. Okay, standing straight outside the entrance of the palace. This is a boring job. The guard has to stand straight without moving for 2 hours for every shift. I think according to science, the guard is not doing any work. Yes, you are right. Okay, what is meant by Hazim, the officer, is not doing any work? Okay, so we can say, okay, the displacement of the officer is 0. Okay, displacement is 0. Okay, so when displacement is 0, okay, work done is 0. Okay, so no work done. Okay, as long as the displacement is 0, there's no work done. Okay, and then for next, for each of the situation below, state whether work is done, give a reason for your answer. Unrolling tissue, toilet tissue using a hand. This is a very funny question. Okay, is there work done here? I'm not sure what they are trying to ask here. Okay, I think by referring, they're referring to the toilet paper here. Okay, in that case, yes. Okay, so work, okay, work is done on the paper. Okay, for PM, kerja dilakukan, okay, pada kertas. Okay, so what else can you write for second point? So you can say force and paper. Okay, sorry. Okay, the paper is moving together with the force. Okay, so paper, it moves in the direction of the force. Okay, kertas bergerak, okay, ke arah daya. Okay, so there is work done. Oh, for just now this one, let me put in DM. Okay, so sasaran askar adalah kosong. Okay, kerja dilakukan kosong. Okay, tiada kerja dilakukan. Okay, you should only get 2 marks here lah. Okay, it's not like 3 here. You won't get 3. Okay, rolling out a long stretch of carpet on the floor. Okay, so yes, there is work done. Okay, work done on the carpet. Okay, kerja dilakukan pada pemaidani. Okay, so you can say the worker exerts force, carpet rolls in the direction of the force. Okay, I push the carpet in front, the carpet goes in front. So same direction, that is work done. Okay, so pekerja mengenakan daya. Okay, so pemaidani, okay, menggulung, okay, ke arah daya. Okay, sorry for the handwriting, it's a bit not very neat, as long as you can understand. Okay, question 4. Diagram 1.1, 1.2 shows students throwing a ball in a shot put competition. Okay, this is lontar peluru lah. Lontar peluru. Okay, I'm throwing the metal ball. Okay, different throwing technique. Okay, based on the observation, compare the distance. Okay, bandingkan jarak. Okay, bandingkan jarak when throwing the ball. Okay, or of the hand movement. Okay, pergerakan tangan. Okay, so who is moving the hand more? Okay, can you see student B? He extends fully his hand. But for student A, diagonal point, he's only moving like halfway. Okay, can you see this one is straighter. This one not so straight. Okay, so you can compare them. So you can say 1.2 is further than 1.1. Okay, 1.2 lebih jauh berbanding 1.1. Okay, based on your answer in A, compare the work done by the student between the two throwing techniques. Okay, so who has more work done? Okay, who has more work done? Of course, this has more work done because the hand is moving more distance, more work done. Okay, so 1.2 has more work done than 1.1. Okay, 1.2 lebih banyak kerja dilakukan berbanding 1.1. Okay, simple. So C, if the force which acts on the iron ball is 20 Newton, distance is 0.5, calculate the work done. Okay, simple lah. Work done equals to 20 times 0.5. You should get 10 joule. Okay, predict what happens to the falling time if bigger iron ball is used with the same height. Okay, so now I use bola besi yang lebih besar. Okay, what happens to the time of falling down? Okay, so okay, this is a bit related to gravity really. You know, I'm not going to talk about this question. Okay, because this is physics stuff. Okay, in fact, this question is a physics question. Okay, so let's skip. Okay, so for question 5, a coach has to train. The coach has to train and select participants for competition. During training session, trainees were asked to run up an inclined surface. Okay, inclined surface is permukaan condong lah. Okay, slanted surface. Okay, so 3 meter. Okay, so trainee P is 48. Okay, this is the weight, their berat badan, their body weight, 52 and 49. Okay, so the time is here, how long they take to run. Okay, what is the meaning of energy? Okay, apakah maksud tenaga? Okay, that is the ability, ability to work. Okay, kebolehan atau keupayaan melakukan kerja. Okay, very simple. Okay, calculate the average time of each trainee. So how do you calculate average time? This is mathematics. So 5.4 plus 5.5 plus 5.6 divided by how many times here? 3 times. So divide by 3. Okay, my answer here is 5.5. This is 5.8 plus 6.0 plus 6.5 divided by 3 is 6.1. 6.1 plus 6.2 plus 6.1 divided by 3, you get 6.13. Okay, so okay, this is why we calculate power. You see, now it might look like, oh, P is very powerful. Wow, he do it in such a short time, but P is also lighter. Okay, that's why in competition you have weight class. Okay, because different weight class you produce different power. Okay, so calculate the power for trainee P. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, so calculate the power. Okay, for trainee P, 48 kg is 480 Newton. Okay, times, okay, what's the time? We use average time, that's why we use average time. That's 555 Okay, sorry, that's not the time. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, calculate the distance. How long are they traveling? 3 meter. Time is 5.5. Okay, so my answer here is 244 watt. Okay, so based on the training, okay, let's calculate for all three of them if you want. Okay, this is 520. This is 490. Okay, so 520 times 3 divided by 6.1. This is for Q. And then for R, this is 490 times 3 divided by 6.13. Okay, so 520 times 3 divided by 6.1. Answer is, sorry, 520 times 3 divided by 6.1. The answer is 256 watt. Okay, and then for R, 490 times 3 divided by 6.1. Sorry, 6.13. The answer is 240. Okay, so who is actually the best? Q is actually the best. Okay, Q gives the most power. Okay, of course, the more power you can give, it means your muscle is stronger. The faster you can run. Okay, so DE based on the result, which trainee should coach choose to compete? Okay, oh, okay, they should. Who should they use? Okay, for me, I would choose trainee P. Okay, why? Because the least, okay, or not least, okay, because it takes the shortest amount of time. Okay, masa yang paling cepat. Okay, yes, Q has more power, but in competition, we don't care about power. We care about time. Okay, power is when you want to lose weight. So when you generate more power, you use more energy, you lose weight faster. Okay, so let's look at one more question, okay, and then I'll dismiss you. Okay, because not much difficult about this chapter. Okay, so let's wrap this up. So a student lifts up 3 different weights from the floor to a desktop of 1.5 meter high using a spring balance. Okay, this is Naratia spring. Okay, the following table shows the result of the investigation. Okay, so 15 kg, 20 kg, 25 kg. Okay, so this is in Newton. They already convert for you. 150 Newton, 200 Newton, 250 Newton. Okay, times 10, 15, 20. Okay, give the meaning of power. So what's the meaning of power? Okay, you use the word rate because if there's time, you use rate. Okay, rate of work done. Okay, kadar kerja dilakukan. Okay, what are the factors affect magnitude of power? Magnitude means in DM is still called magnitude. Magnitude means how big the number is. Okay, means the big small of the number. Okay, so what are the factors affecting magnitude of power? Okay, you can say work done, okay, kerja, and of course time. Okay, masa. Okay, formula of power. Power equals to work done divided by time. Okay, SI unit of power, watt. Okay, power generated to lift the 3 weights above the table. Okay, so so for P, this is 150. Okay, 150 times 1.5 divided by, how long does it take? It takes 10 seconds. Okay, for Q is 200 times 1.5 divided by, what's the time? 15 seconds. For R, 250 times 1.5 divided by 20. So that is 20 seconds. Okay, so what's the answer? Let's calculate 150 times 1.5 divided by 10. You get 22.5 watt. Okay, 200 times 1.5 divided by 15. You get 20 watt. What's this? Okay, so 250 times 1.5 divided by 20, you get 18.75 watt. Okay, so who has the most power? Okay, the most power is this one. Okay, state the relationship between power and time taken. Okay, the shorter the time, okay, the higher the power. Okay, like I said, why is Ferrari so expensive? Because it used the less time, so it has higher power. Okay, semakin pendek masa, okay, semakin tinggi kuasa. Okay, so I think I'll leave this up to you to do lah. Okay, I think I'll dismiss you here. Okay, so there's only 3 questions here remaining. Okay, because question 10 we will go into energy, which is our next week's lesson. Okay, so if there's no question, I think I will dismiss you here. Thank you for paying attention in my class. I hope you are. Thank you for attending my class today. Okay, so next week we will go into energy, so don't miss it. Okay, so that's it for today. I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Okay, I hope you learned something from the live video. If you like my video, kindly subscribe and press the like button. And if you would like to join my live class, kindly go to the description box or you can go TTC Education on Facebook. Alright, see you then.